Da 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 da. I was dun 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 dun. Oh, that's good enough. That is good enough. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's go. Let's see. What do I do? That's the here that. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Continue with the drawings. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun. So what's today's plan? I guess trying to finish this one as good as possible, I would say. As good as possible. Oh, this is... Alright. Let's put everything together. Let's paint it over. Get it over with, I would say. Flatten image. Now let's go. Flatten image. That. Go back. Alright, let's go. It's a bit long on there. Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, Zayn, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I have to kind of change the line again. Let's see. No? See there. Huh? Okay, it should be a little more to the right. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Maybe like some nice controlled lines. Some nice controlled lines. Look at those lines. So clean. Maybe not that clean, but somewhat clean. Okay. Drawing from your shoulders. But yeah, how are you doing? Hope everything is alright. And today is Friday. Any plans? Yeah, okay, no, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Today is Friday, guys. It's the best day of the week, right? Because we have a weekend. And the weekend is nice. Relax, take your time, you know. No stress. I love to see that. Maybe, I don't know, going outside, meeting new friends. Or maybe you're staying at home. That's something I probably do. Meeting new friends. And maybe it will blossom to a great friendship or something like that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, what's the plan for the day? Well, I try to, I guess, finish it to give like the final touches, I would say. Or, like, make this a little more cleaner here. It's very unorganized, I would say. Unorganized, tidy everything up. So it looks a little more presentable, you know. But have you guys drawn anything today? Have you guys drawn anything? I guess feeling. I'm like sleepless and suffering. Why though? Did you forget to sleep? Did you forget to sleep or sleep? Or maybe you find a new love. I'm probably staying up till my time. I mean, did you sleep a little bit? I mean, sometimes I do that, so like... Oftentimes? I don't know. I mean, you see sometimes I'll be on Discord. Because I didn't sleep at all. Close my eyes for 5 minutes. I mean, I don't know. I guess... I would recommend working on your sleep schedule, I would say. Well, what you have to do is just, I don't know, that too, and also, I don't know, follow my, I guess, my advice. Wouldn't be that bad. My advice on how to copy reference. I think I showed you the way, I guess. Because copying a reference is actually relatively easy. Because you have to not really think about it, but more like observe more. It's more like a observing thing, I'd say. So if you fumble that, then you have to work on your observation. Observation, baby. We need more observation. Gotta use reference point and negative space, right? Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, like, I can give you a quick crash course. I don't know. I did like, I mean, I did yesterday something, right? But yeah, I guess we take that. For example, if you kind of like want to copy that, for example, the first thing what I look when I'm drawing something like that is always like, I mean, you can always start like, you know, have something in there, for example, start like drawing, you know, for example, there, here, going down, there, bam. Bam, bam. I could do like a rough sketch here, right? A rough sketch, right? Oh, this is kind of annoying here. Okay, better. Well, it doesn't have to be like incorrect at all, you know. At first, have something in there, I would say. It's the best thing. Let's make like that, that here, here, there. No. Bam, bam. So when you have like something like that, you know, just have something, you can probably try to analyze the negative space. What's there, you know? For example, you have like, we have like the negative space here, you know. You can take that for negative space. We have the negative space here, you know. And let's see, did I actually caught it now? For example, this should be a little bit longer down there, you know. Then there, the hand should be like here. So then there. Then we can look at the line here, the nose. They're more straight to there. Then here. Trying to imitate the negative space here, right? And then what you can also do now, as a certain reference points, is, for example, we take this line here and make a line here. Now I know, for example, okay, if this is like the reference point here, then I know if I make a line, should be like, the cup should be around here, you know. And the next thing, like if this is like if I take this line here, this should be like, there should be like the line here, and I see that this should be a little more to the side here. Then the next thing also is like internal shape designs. For example, we have like this shape here. And how long is this shape, you know? Oh, maybe like there. I have like the internal shapes here. And like how long is this shape to this shape, you know? And there's also, you can see another thing, what you can also see is like the degree, you know? Like, what is this, man, you know? Change that. Also, you can use, again, a reference point. Should be like the half point of this one here, so we take that, maybe a little more here. Also, the negative space, as you can see here. So it should be like here. This should be like the half point, so up. Also like the ears, you know, should hit there. Then the next thing is like the degree again. It's also wrong here. Should be like there, here, there. Mouth should be a little more up there. And you kind of like what's called swing to one another, like you work on that, like you figure out the negative space and then you work through the like the eyes should be like here where the hands are, which is nice. Then I guess here's like the shoulders. Then I can also look here at the distance between this line and this line. I see there should be a little more bigger here. Yeah. And do stuff like that, you know. But yeah, like degree, like what's really important is like the negative space, the reference points where you put, like that's the basic exercise actually, finding good reference points. Because not every reference point is equal, because if you like, a lot of good reference points is where a shape ends or starts. So for example, there could be like a nice reference point. Like this could be a nice reference point. Then also like here maybe to see a little bit more there. Because you can also, I don't know, take like this point here, for example. I kind of cooked myself because I found a... Alright, okay. But not every like pose is equal, every reference point. I mean, yeah, like the most easiest one is just like a, I don't know, it's called a box, right? Like, I guess fruits, you know? Another like, let's see, actually, and then I guess what you also can do. Take that and see if it actually aligns with the picture, you know? For example, this line is also kind of wrong here. For example, this should be like a little more. There, you know? And then look at this. Ooh, wow, almost correct. Look at this. But of course, I just really worked on this one, this size. And then you can, if I work a little bit more, I can see this is actually wrong here with the shape. Like if I take this shape and then this shape, I would like a nice distance between that. Like if I make a line here, it should be like here, you know? It should be like here. That's like a exercise you can do. Look at this. And also like try not to get like 100% correct. Like I think that's okay a little bit. Maybe the cup is a little bit not too big here, I guess. Let's make this a little bit smaller there. But yeah, look at this. Able to capture the thing. It's not 100% correct, but you know, it gets the thing done, you know. And maybe put that a little closer there. Huh? You can see this less distance and this distance. No, look at this. But yeah, that's like how you do it. Yeah, but welcome. Also, like another thing is also just general shape, compass shape. But yeah, there's like those kind of things. But yeah, I would recommend probably not doing this kind of thing because that's pretty complicated at first. Maybe like, I don't know, banana maybe. No, teru. Maybe like, I don't know. Very easy, maybe like a banana or something like that, you know? And then you can also like see the reference points. But update, all the mods are bricked. Well, that's how it is, you know? And I see you can make maybe like a line here and see, okay, this is like around like the middle of this shape here, you know? The same here, if I like, that's like kind of like at the biggest, I don't know, arc here, you know? And then we have like an compass shape, you know? And then also we have like the negative space. Wait a minute, this is wrong layer. Then we have like the negative space, so like the encompassed shape. Then we have like the negative space here, there. Those triangles here, there. And circles, I guess. I would recommend like doing that. That's very helpful. I guess so. They do be getting updates. Although how old is actually Skyrim? How old is Skyrim? Skyrim. How old is Skyrim? Damn, 14 years. And scores Skyrim is 14, having launched in November 2011. Hey, wow. Is it 11? No, November, December, yeah, wow. 11, huh? That's when Skyrim came out, I guess. That's crazy. Yes, 11. That's easy to remember. This is when it came out. But yeah, yes, that's fine. Let's go. Continue with that. It's a good game. It just works, you know, as one famous person said, it just works. Well. Why is this? It's very weird to go. I will be so happy when I finally found like a, what's it called? A rendering style I like, and it's also easy to make. When I finally have that. Gonna be sweet. Sweet baby. The rendering style I actually like. It's not that hard to do. The 50-layer Nikki style, yeah, no. I'll probably find something like a Nikki style, but probably like a better workflow, bro. That is just diabolic, man. That's just diabolic. Like, who thought about that, man? And then maybe I can teach you guys about the rendering style and then be like, oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Sora. Thank you for teaching me how to do super rendering. And be like, yeah, you're welcome. No like and subscribe. No like and subscribe. Think this is for free? Think again. Don't pay me up. Oh, okay. But as you know, like, money is temporary, memories are forever. Right, guys? Right. Ay. Make it like, also make the process much more easier, because I think, I mean, I have much more to learn, but when I finally have it, then I'll be happy. I'm happy. If you're happy, then I will clap your hands, you know? Woohoo, I'm happy. Who guessed that? But also, I'm kinda a little bit tired. Did some training today. Good old training, you know, to keep your muscles intact, I guess. It's important, guys. It's important to keep the old muscles going, you know. So let's go there. Yeah, I guess next time I'll do a little more better next time. I'm working on that, I guess. Then more rounded though. How are you gonna draw the Phantom Skin Nikki hot or because Vector from, I don't know, draw the Phantom Skin in Nikki. Draw that, maybe it gives you purpose in life. what you draw, what you send in the Discord. Get a little bit purpose in your life, man. Some purpose. No more escapism. We purpose maxing now, guys. Well, that was Vector. Well, you shared the same sentiments, so there's that. We are purpose maximal, guys. I guess that's actually not that bad, you know. Because if you pursue your purpose, or like a sense of purpose, you don't mind on dying, I guess. I mean, you did that, you know. Not like a suicidal way, but more like, I'm unhappy. It's good, thank you. I did my stuff, you know. I think that's really important. Have like some sort of purpose, you know. A sense of community, I guess. What he needs is a little bit of kindness, bro. He needs some milk, bro. He needs some goddamn milk. Oh, this is like a she. She needs a little bit more milk, man. She needs more milk. Did you assume my gender? Yes. Got a problem with that. Not at all. What Victor needs is a little bit of kindness and maybe, I don't know, some food, you know. Some delicious food. That's normal how people no, get over depression. Some good old food, baby. So easy, man. So easy. Oh, a little bit more texture something. Yeah, there's too much texture. Get like maybe like a different texture. Something like that. Oh, well. Make it like there. Yeah, this will do. And a little more. Some soft brush. Thank you, thank you. A little bit of kindness goes a long way, you know. Be kind to yourself, you know. That shit goes a long way. Damn, the day when I get like a nice workflow going, I'm gonna be the greatest artist of all time. Or maybe I already am, you know. I am the greatest artist of all time. Dora the Explorer, the greatest artist of all time, at your service. Also, I don't really like that this one. Let's take a small blender, I guess. Yeah, that's a little too much. A little bit of kindness goes along the way, you know. That's the antidote to depression, I guess. Practice kindness today, guys. Doesn't hurt, you know. Why is this? Should be like more like there. With my scarf rendering, bro. That's so scuffed and so bad. Oh, we'll get there eventually. I'm not worried. Don't you worry, child, you know. The heavens got a plan for you. Oh, right. Oh yeah, like I ate. What did I eat today? Ate some nice salmon, like how you call it, salmon, like the fish, like for sushi. That kind of fish. How do you say it? Salmon? Or do I say like the German word and it's just like Yo salmon.
Fish salmon.
Salmon, yeah, fish salmon. Fish salmon with some pommes frites, guys. That was my food, I would say. That was my food, and I think that's beautiful. I have a lot of work to do here, but honestly, I don't feel like to clean everything up, so probably maybe one more stream, work on it, and then call it. At some point you have to know where you have to cut your losses, you know. Sometimes you just have to know when you have to cut your losses eventually, and also you just have like this one here, right? So that This is really radish here. This is really, let's see. It's, shit, it's sparkling. Sparkling, sparkles. Okay. Sparkling water. We love sparkling water. Who doesn't love sparkling water? Actually me. Me. How dare you? Sparkling water, sparkles. Yeah, that's nice. Looks okay, you know. Sometimes you don't have to kind of like do all the detail. You can just hint the details and be okay with it, you know. Look at this, you know. That's so nice. Maybe put like, I don't know, something here. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, today I will say every stream I ask you to do your daily daily kindness, you know. Have you done your daily kindness today, you know? Your daily kindness. Always do your daily kindness. And if not, then I don't know, it's time to do a bit of that, you know? Love yourself now. And I mean this with 100%, with 1000%. But yeah, I really like paint overs actually. So nice, everything having in one layer. I mean, like trying to kind of like get in specific areas to paint. That's a pain in the ass, but otherwise, I really enjoy like, I don't know, maybe I'm like strange like that. But I really like having like just one layer. And like one layer. Why is this so rigid here? Yeah, I like that. So it's a little bit weird here. I think this is a little bit too dark, actually. No, this is not too bright. A little less. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's go. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Stop it. I can't handle all the love. I mean, it's all the same, you know? Like, you can be depressed as fuck, or you can enjoy your life, you know? In the end of the day, you're gonna die anyway, so might as well enjoy yourself, you know? At least that's my way of living right now. Might as well do the crazy thing you wanted to do always. And then be surprised how far you can go, you know? And I guess a good start would be have like a healthy sleep schedule. Do you guys have like a healthy sleep schedule? I don't think so. I think you guys are kind of like just, I don't know. It's just bones. Sleep schedule is like, what is that? What is sleep? What is sleep, you know? Because recently I'm getting there actually, like I'm getting tired at like 11 p.m. and then go to sleep. Which is nice. I don't know how I did it, but I tried to not destroy it by being awake longer than I should. And also it helps a lot with like weight loss actually, funny enough. Every time I have like a good sleep, I kind of lose a lot of weight, funny enough. So if you kind of want to try to lose weight, well, might as well try. Might as well try sleeping well. And you will be surprised. Now you don't have to do anything, you just have to sleep, you know? That's the crazy part. You don't have to do anything. I don't know, I think lately a lot of people think the world is gone, everything is wrong. Everything is bad. I mean, they're not wrong, but also like, I don't know. At some point gets kind of like tired to hear this all the time. So what we do now is hope maxing, guys. We do hope maxing. It's like the end of the world, so what, you know? So what if everything goes to shit, you know? We hope maxing. We delusional. We keep fighting. We delusion maxing. So let's do this a little more cleaner here. Because holy moly is this bad. But we make it good. So it's not bad anymore. And as always, hope max. Be the beacon of hope, whatever that means. Why is this a little bit... Why is this like there, you know? Spread positivity. Or negativity, actually. Sometimes it's good to spread negativity sometimes. It's always like a balance, you know? It's a balance act. It's a balance act, I would say. There's not good or bad, it's just like, it's basically how you see the things, you know? How you see things, give things, I don't know, different perspective. You might ask yourself, well, fear and, you know, anxiety is bad, but actually not really. It's just like anxiety and fear associated to want to, you know, help you, protect you. I guess that's the best way to describe them, is like kind of like they're very awkward to show you that, you know. Because that's the best way to describe it. They're very awkward. They're trying to help you. But they're just very awkward. Oh, yeah. Another news, my blackheads on my nose are kind of getting better, I would say. Kind of happy with that one. Kind of happy with that. Took a while, but it's getting better with that. Problem probably was I used like a moisturizer. The moisturizer was not really good for it. It kind of created more blackheads, so that's why there's no like improvement. So I decided of a different moisturizer, and boom, it works. I'm happy now. I'm happy. Less blackheads on my nose. And also my skin is not dry as it used to. So we take those. We take those. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should also start using sun cream for my face too. Because sun is really like very, I mean, it's healthy, but also very unhealthy. Kind of destroys your skin, which is kind of funny. Like, bro, why you do this? What did I do to you, man? Why are you trying to destroy my perfect skin? I'm already chopped. You don't have to chop it more. You know? You don't have to chop it. Don't chop Max, you know? Never chop Max. That's the last thing you want to do. Or maybe, I don't know. There's like I don't know, a very sweet spot being ugly. Like, you can be beautiful, you can ugly beautiful. Like, you kind of like, you're not good looking, but because you have like this harmonized kind of thing. So despite being not good at looking, you kind of look good. Very weird. Very weird. Despite that, yeah. And then get those pretty privileges, you know? That's what we're aiming. In the end of the day, that's actually like the whole point of why you should actually try to do labor skincare. Getting those pretty privileges, baby. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. And also, I don't know, if you look good and you look at the mirror, it gives also like a nice confidence boost. I would say. Like as exercising, having like a ripped body does feel nice, you know? You first trap yourself. And yeah, you know, it's like one step at a time, you know? It's like if you take care of your skin, the skin takes care of you. A bit of like yin and yang, you know? Although not really yin and yang, it's more like... you take care of him, they take care of you. And that's a beautiful thing, man. And life becomes so much easier with like, you know... if you're pretty. But then again, you should not be too pretty. It's like there's always like a balance to things, you know. You should never be too pretty. Because if you're too pretty, then people don't see you as a human anymore, and more like as an object, and that's bad. My shoulder hurt every time I draw. Well, that's because your posture is wrong, probably. Like, how do you draw? The reason why your shoulder hurts is because the reason why your shoulder probably hurts is, I don't know how you draw, but it's probably because, you know, that's you. Right? And then, like, what do you do? There's your shoulder, right? And I think probably what happens is you kind of extended your arm, you know? And you keep that extension all the time. What you should do is, like, have, like, your arm at, like, a neutral pose, you know? There's your shoulder there, and then you draw from there, you know? As, like, if you use, like, a tablet, I don't know if you do... like on a paper, you know. Try it out, you know. Have it like a neutral pose. Yeah, you're from France. Welcome, welcome. I've not started with the drawing yet, so still doing my still doing that. Takes a while, so it's gonna take a time. Gonna take your time. Take your time. But yeah, when your shoulder hurts, that's probably because, I don't know, some of your bad posture. But that's a good sign, you know. If your shoulder hurts, then yeah, I know, I have bad posture, so I have to kind of fix that now. That's good, you know. That is good. Like, try to have like the best way to draw, I would say, is have like your arm. Why can't I not draw the arm? Hello. Oh, let's plan this one. Okay. Like, have your arm at a neutral pose. A neutral pose. Like, don't have any like, that's your shoulder, you know. That's your elbow, and then there's your hand, you know. And try to have like a neutral pose when you draw. Also, like, it's also important if it's like a little bit, it should not be above like that, because what happens, you kind of like, I don't know, put a lot of pressure onto the shoulder here. Like you put pressure here, which and down on put pressure here. It's better to have like a little bit lower down if you're drawing, you know. And also like when you have like, if you're drawing like with a pencil, right, on the tablet, like this should be like the lowest point, you know, if this is your hand, you know, right. Like the tip should be the lowest point and not your like your little pinky, you know. Should be like there, so something like that. Well, like this at the same line when you're drawing. Because the reason is like if this is if the point is a little bit less there, what happens is like a lot of pressure come to like to your pinky and your palm, which causes also like a little bit of pain. That's very important. But yeah, having like right posture when drawing is really important. So it doesn't hurt, you know. Because what should happen is like you should not get any pain or suffering, you know. And also not tense, you know. No tense action. Everything should be loose and easy to follow. If you have to be very tense to draw, then that's probably a wrong way to draw. And maybe lead to injuries in the long run, which kind of sucks. And we don't want to have that, right? We don't want to have injuries. Oh, why is this so bad? Oh, let's go there. Oh, I like that more. Good. A little bit more landing here and there, actually. Would not to be so bad here. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah, I wish somebody told me that, you know. Having the right posture. I have to kind of like figure that out on my own, kind of thing. Which, I don't know, kind of sucks. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Oh shit. It's a lot of things like I wish I knew. Like what's really important is with the shape accuracy before anything else. Like, you know, drawing boxes is nice and neat, but I think having more shape accuracy is more important than having like form. I think shape is more important than form. And later on, if you want to put more believability in your drawing, then you focus more on your on form and planes. But I would say the most important part right now is just shapes at the beginning, I would say. And then you work on that, I would say. That's my opinion, you know, I think. That's how I see it. Because you're gonna draw a lot of things. Like the thing that a lot of people do is just like copy things and then expect to draw that from imagination. And be like, oh my god, look at me, I'm so good. And then they, once they try to draw from imagination, they realize, oh shit, I don't know a shit, bro. And be like, yeah, no wonder you don't really understand the thing, the form, and like the decisions behind what the artist did, you know. You just copy it, and the thing, I guess, the exercise for like just copying reference is just really get good with shape accuracy, you know. That's really good, you know. If you want to improve your shape accuracy, I would say I recommend just copying a lot of what's called, yeah, artworks, I would say. Also not like 100%, get like a little bit going, you know. A little bit going. And then, I don't know, afterwards, work on different stuff. I guess just be mindful with things. Just be mindful with things. Alright, let's work on that, man. And asking yourself why I'm drawing this. It's a lot of things you have to kind of, man. I guess that's why like having like a mentor would be really nice. But again, nobody, not everybody has like the luxury, right? If everybody get like a mentor as like, I don't know, if you want to start drawing and then you get like a pack, you know, a mentor pack, you know. They teach you like the most basic stuff and the most important stuff at the beginning. Get that mentor pack going. That would be nice, you know. And then like you gonna explain you all the things you have to do. Alright, then they're more like something like that, yeah. And then I don't know, probably pay for course. I don't know, like I don't know why, but a lot of I get that sentiments people like artists don't really like buying courses. I'd rather like learn it from themselves. I mean, I get that, but have like a nice, you know, course that shows you step by step how to do stuff. It's not bad, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong with that. Have you ever guys bought a course, an art course? Or you thinking like, nah, I don't need that. I'd rather learn it from on my own, eventually get it. But I think like having like somebody just tell you what to do, or, like show you the way. I mean, of course, you have to do like still do the drawing on your own, but having somebody show you like how it's done, and then you can just try to mimic that and understand a little more. That's not a bad thing, you know. That's not a bad thing. Bam 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 bam. That's not a bad thing. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy after I finish like all the courses I have, bro. Sometimes I probably told you guys, I went through like a course spree and bought so many courses that are like now on the back burner, and I'll be like, yeah, it's my biggest mistake of my life. No, my goal is trying to finish that, and it's rough. It's rough out there. It's rough. It is rough. It was a mistake, and these are the consequences. Not enough time to finish it, yeah. I mean, I guess probably the best way is just make time, you know, like maybe 1 hour every day or like 20 minutes. You work on it, and you'll be surprised what 20 minutes every day can do to your progress. That's why also I started like learning Japanese again, where I just, you know, do a little bit every day. Try again, you know. Try again. But this time try not to be too ambitious, you know. Because I have the same problem saying. Sometimes I'm just too ambitious, and then everything gets on my face afterwards. And then be like, Stan, you're gonna be sad. And then they'd be like, what the fuck, man? What the hell is this? This is stupid. And I'll be like, yeah. That's how it goes, man. I wonder how my art skills improve after I finish everything. I'm probably making a YouTube video, who knows. There's so many things I want to do, but then again, what I get sometimes is then like what's called task paralysis. I have too much task that I just shut down, and then I do anything, and I'd be like, oh, that was a great use of my time today. I did nothing. Let's go. Think about what you want to draw. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, what the heck is this, bro? Yeah, that's much better. That is so much better. And then maybe a little more darker. More saturated, a little more brighter. Oh, not that. A little here. A little more there. More reddish. Yeah. I don't know. I get stuck doing that. But yeah. We moving, baby. We moving. We moving. I like that more. Let's go. I like that. Shows the form nicely. I'm probably taking commissions eventually. I think. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's gonna suck is just really just. What really sucks is just interacting with human beings, I guess. Building trust, you know. Hey, I'm not a scammer, you can trust me. Trust me, baby. I'm not a scammer. I'm not gonna disappear. I mean, what's a good policy for commissions, I guess? Like, I don't know, start like drawing when you have like paid half of the price, I guess. And then when you start paying the, if you paid half the price, then you start working on it. I think that's a good way to do it. Yeah, I like that more. And then the whole thing with marketing, bruh. I guess that's how, I mean, I chose this, so I might as well get good at it. I chose this, so there's nobody to blame than me, you know. Because in the end of the day, you know, after you've done everything, I think what I kind of imagine is just like, you know, after doing all the courses, after I've done all the, what's called, all the thing, and I'm really good at drawing, like, I just imagine me being like an old fart, but damn, I just whip out like a masterpiece after masterpiece just like that with ease. This is so much, that would be so cool. And be like, yeah, just another Tuesday. Just another Tuesday for me, baby. Oh, that's kind of cool. Which brush was it again? Gesture, no. Art 2, no. Shading, no. Explore 1. Watering, gouge. Huh? Ah, that was, okay. I just imagine me being old, because what I think what happened with a lot of people, like people who only like, you know, pursue, I guess rich, just getting rich, you know. After they achieved it, like they are empty, bro. They're just an empty husk. Like they achieved the goal, now it'd be like, now what? Now what? Because they enjoyed like doing the hustle, you know. It's the only thing they did for like, I don't know how many years. Now they achieved it, and now they don't know what to do with this free time that they have now. Yeah, that's how it is, man. It's time for you to find like a new hobby, I guess. Find a new hobby you like and pursue that. Maybe art, you know. I don't know, maybe like a multi-millionaire bro rather do like AI art than rather than doing something for themselves. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can be the, I don't know, a different billionaire to change my mind, you know? Change my mind, you know? I'm a billionaire, and why should I give you 1 million? Change my mind. the series. Change my mind. Why should I give you a billion? I'd be like, I show you a good time, man. Gonna show you a good time. A good time you will never forget. And then I just, you know, we start watching animes. And getting into VTubing. Oh man, having like, that would be really fun, having like a multi-billionaire be into VTubing, bro. That would be so funny. Bro is a multi-billionaire, but has his favorite waifu. Honestly, I think I should target those people, you know. Be like, hey, should I draw? Do you want to see your waifu be drawn, you know? Showing Kozo or something, yeah, maybe. And then be like, I want to see like a live action of this, and then I can actually finance this whole shit, and I'll be like, damn, man, okay. That's crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. Ah, that's not too dark. So far, lost the train of thought now. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's always kind of like nice to see people that are multi-billionaire and have like very interesting hobbies. And he brings his other multi-billionaire friends into anime, you know. They all become weeps, you know. The multi-billionaire weep club, you know. Every billionaire has like their own waifu. I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. And then, I don't know, have fun, I guess. And making their own convention, all that stuff. I don't know, maybe. But to be fair, like, maybe that's a hot take, but maybe... I think No Game No Life won't work actually nowadays, I would say. I think the culture has shifted so much that I think we probably will never see like a second season of No Game No Life, but who knows, man, you know? Maybe with a little bit of magic and luck, maybe we see it. But I don't know, I have to rewatch actually No Game No Life because I have forget everything what's about it, you know? Like, can you remember what's in there? I know a lot of like I don't know, like some sister and a brother and then boobs. That's all I remember from Game No Life. Maybe that's a telling, you know. But the reason why a lot of, like, the reason why I'm probably not. I was just thinking maybe one of those will like it enough to persevere another season long. Yeah, maybe, who knows? Like, if you're able to do that, like if that happened, maybe, who knows? But I would say, like, the reason why they don't have like a second season is just because of sales, you know. What I really want to have a second season is like maybe the billionaires fund that. It's like, no, is this a zombie? I wish there's like another like season of that. That was so nice. Is this a zombie? That, oh my god. I would watch that so much, man. Yeah, Chris. It's not Andy, it's Sora. It's Sora. Sora the Explorer. Let's go. But man, yeah. I would really want to see like a second season of Is This a Zombie? Best anime. I mean, it's like one of my favorite animes. Not because it's very horny. It's just I really like I really like the whole character. I enjoy the characters. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes a character really is like the only reason the show is good because it's because of like one character, you know. Because this character exists, the show is good, you know. And I'll be like, yeah, that's nice. Because this character exists. The show is good. But I mean, and this comes also down to like, I mean, yeah, having like a good character is really important. If you don't have a good character, then best character, then story is weak, you know. And then maybe like I don't know, you change. I mean, I'm recently reading like how to write great stories, and there was like a point in the book about like weaknesses, like have like a basic action and then find like the what's called the opposite and the other opposite. Like for example, like somebody's starting, like the basic action is just starting, and the weakness is just he's dumb as AF, and the change would be like, you know, he's smarter now. I guess, not so sure. Maybe that's wrong, because it's kind of difficult. Not gonna lie. Oh. It's kind of difficult to slip it there because of yeah. Let's take that. Yeah, much better. Because I'm not a good writer now. Just try to how to be a good writer or a good storyteller, so I can put that into like I don't know my streams and start a little bit like doing some storytelling, make it more interesting, you know. Streaming, I don't know. Lately, I think streaming is all about gimmicks. Actually, you know, have something jumping around the stream, or like have something talk a lot all the time, constant stream of noise, basically. I liked how it has the 2000. I mean, if you have not watched it, this is an English sentence. If you haven't watched it, then give it a try. Give it a try. It has 2 seasons, and I'm kind of like want to have more seasons of that. Give it a try. Give it a try. Also recently, I recently also rewatched like Nyankoi, Nyankoi, which is also very nice. I was like probably 2000 style. I really miss those kind of animes. Give me like such nostalgic vibe. Maybe if I'm good enough, maybe I will do that, you know. Maybe make my own anime with like the 2000 nostalgic style. Well, yeah, that's nice. That would be great. Oh, really? Well, okay. it's really darker though, okay. And I'm be happy. But yeah, give it a try. Promise you won't regret it. Maybe don't don't watch it with like, I don't know, with your family. Guess that's something I should say first. Don't watch it with family. If possible. I've heard Love but never seen Love. It's also very popular. It's also very popular. I think this is a little bit too dark. Actually, let's make it like a little brighter too. Well, that's also very popular, Lafina. Line, is this one? No. This one, no. This one here, no. Yeah. Let's see, maybe. Maybe not. See how I feel. This is not that one. Which one was it? Okay, this one here. Let's go. A bit of texture here. Some texture here. Some texture there. But yeah, good animes, man. Like, those times will never come back again, which is sad, but that's how it is, man. That's how life works, man. They will never come back. But then again, it's just a very nice nostalgic trip, I would say. A bit of a nostalgia, That's really nice. Let's go. There are more stuff there, right? There are more stuff there. Oh yeah, I know. That's the thing. All I can say. We're almost finished with that one. Let's go. Finished with my stream almost. And then I'm free. Do you use like a pen tablet or one with a screen? A pen tablet without a screen, basically. I'm like that, I am like that. It's kind of like, I guess it would be nice to see where you're drawing, but I'm kind of used to it, so I don't mind actually having that, I've been drawing like for, I don't know how long now, for like 3 years, 4 years with a tablet that I kind of got used to it, so I doesn't really, I don't mind, I don't mind the thing. I don't mind. But there's like some pros and cons for everything, right? So I don't mind. At least I have like a nice posture, which is nice, and also like with a nice posture comes like no pain, you know. Like I can draw like for 10 hours and probably be okay. There's like a difference between like, you know, your arm hurts and your arm being tired, you know. Like after drawing for 10 hours, my arm would probably be like tired, but it would not hurt, you know. That's why when you draw, like having the right posture is really important in the long run. In the long run, having nice posture is important. Also, it helps you with line confidence, you know. If you have like a relaxed posture, your line confidence gets like a huge boost. Like it's like if you want to get better at line confidence, it's much better to like focus on your posture and be more relaxed and draw from your shoulders. That's more important than actually doing like some, I don't know, some exercise with line confidence. Funny enough. Funny enough, you know. Haha. Funny enough. I try to have like good posture. I guess again, the thing with posture is like I don't know if you have a tablet or not, but you know, there's your you're looking like that. That's your vision, and there's your shoulder, and your arm should be like here, neutral pose, and then your arm should be like a little bit below here, a little bit up here, depending on like how you feel, because every person is like different. And then you draw like that. And as I guess for me, I'm just sitting, so it's like kind of like that. Bum, bum, bum. Have like a 90-degree kind of thing, and have like the pen, you know. When you have the pen, you know, when you're drawing, have like the pen be like the first point, you know. It's like that's your tablet, you know, and then you know this is your pinky finger, right? It's kind of like a one weird thing, and the pen should be like the first thing to have the contact, or like should be like at the same length as like the pinky or like your wrist, or like your palm there when you're drawing. Because what happens if when you have like the palm and your pinky at first, like first at the tablet, all the pressure again generates here and not here, which leads to like was strain in your hand, and that's not good. That is not good. That's not what you want. Give it a try. Maybe it helps. Maybe it doesn't. The whole point with like the whole posture thing is like you can ignore everything what I said if you already have like a relaxed, confident position, you know. You don't have to change it. If you already like have a nice, comfortable position, then you can just ignore what I said, you know. That's the whole thing. The whole point is being comfortable and relaxed. Not like stiff and have too much, like try to have pen control by making your arm and hand more stiffer, which normally happens. I guess a lot of people do that probably. Like you have more control. I mean, you have more control the more stiff your hand are, but the longer you have like the stiffness, it kind of hurts your hand after a while. And that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. And we don't have that, you know. And this is Yeah, this is something. This is something, man. I have to do like more clothes rendering and more texture. Haven't really done any texture studies actually. I mean, eventually do them, but as you can see, I'm not really. It's not my strongest suit, so, you know. I guess that's something I can now pursue. It's not my strongest suit, and then I don't know. It's always good, like, to practice your weaknesses, right? It's like, I don't know, with like Naruto, for example. Funny enough, like Naruto, like his Shadow Clone's jutsu was his least favorite jutsu, you know. He hated the jutsu actually. But then it became his most iconic jutsu, which is kind of funny. I think that's how I see art, you know. If you hate like drawing boxes, I think you should draw boxes until you become like a master in it, you know. Make your weakness your strongest suit, you know. Yeah, it takes a while for sure. And it's also gonna be a pain in the ass. It doesn't happen like from, you know. It doesn't happen in one day, like one afternoon. It takes a while. I guess the biggest point is really understanding like the whole theory behind it, and then the rest is just really practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, 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 and more practice. More practice. Some stats. And then trying that out, you know. Oh, this should be more saturated actually. Oh. Like that, yeah. But yeah. Got nothing to talk anymore. I'm exhausted. Sometimes, just, you know, just wrap, just put the fries in the bags, man. I'm done. I am done. I don't know what's happening. Put the fries in the bags. Oh, yeah, this is also wrong here. Really late where you live? I mean, not really. It's not really late, but I did like training today, and I'm kind of tired because of the training. But it's good training, like some calisthenic exercising, running, push-ups. What do you call that? Not climb ups. Is that how you say it? Pull-ups, yeah, pull-ups. Some pull-ups. That is difficult. Oh, this is white. Huh. Oh, really? Damn. Okay. It's kind of wrong here. Like that, yeah. A healthy lifestyle. I mean, my goal maybe, my goal is just move, but if I wish, I would have like a Toji body, you know, from Jujutsu Kaisen. Doing a lot of pull-ups, to get that bright, nice broad back. That would be nice. And dips. A lot of dips. A lot of dips, and then be like, wow. I mean, it must be nice, you know, like if you want to cosplay Toji, you just have to be ripped, man, you know. You don't have to pay anything, bro. You just maybe like the clothing a little bit, but otherwise, you know, your clothing is just basically your gym, you know, gym outfit, you know. And then finished Toji cosplay. Let's go. Easiest cosplay of my life, man. Yeah, well, that would be nice, you know. I don't like that. I think that should be like a little bit darker. That's too dark. A Toji cosplay. I mean, maybe one day, who knows? Maybe doing like cosplay. A cosplay. Man, I really like cosplayers. I mean, that's why I guess one of my videos blew up, right? I know what you are. But hey, I like it. I don't mind that. I'm okay with it. Alright, this is a little bit more bluish, I would say. So, and a little more darker there. A little more darker there. I don't know, like first, there's those first. Oh, well, they first tripping cosplayers, bro. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let's go there. This is also not dark. It's more like that. Yeah, it's more like that. Yeah, like that. I know what you are, and I'm okay with that. I welcome you, you know. Maybe I'll draw like very sassy things maybe in the future. Who knows? Be like, you can animate, huh? I mean, animation is something I probably also will do eventually. Must be nice to animate things. Also, I don't think animation is really that hard, actually. Call me crazy. I think the most difficult part would be just like the layout, you know? Because I think a lot of, like, if you have like a nice guide or like layout how to do the movement, I think it's, then you just have to follow just the guide. I guess you have you must have like good crazy take animation is easier. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to do it myself. Like if you have like good drawing skills, I would say. Animations are all out about your like movement, right? And pacing. I don't know. Let's see how it goes, you know, when I'm doing animation my own. Because I think there's like, if you have like a nice plan or like a nice workflow for animation, then I think it's not that crazy hard. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe that's an insane take. What does that sound? Yeah, those are better. Crazy take. Animation is easy. I don't know, maybe like, you know, maybe it's just a mental thing, you know. Because you say, I guess maybe that's why I always say drawing is easy, because I think it's a lot of like, if you say drawing is hard, then your brain is really trying to focus on, yeah, that's why drawing is so hard, right? Because once you're really good on conveying movement, then it's just a ton of work to draw all the frames. I guess, yeah, then I guess what you do is just hitting like a lo-fi hip-hop study music and then just rip it, right? Because you don't really have to think anymore, right? Because the whole thing is already planned for you, you just have to draw it. So I usually make something hard, difficult, a lot of variables. I guess, I don't know, time consuming and hard, I think that's like, I think something can be easy and a lot, you know. I think like that it's just like, I guess it's my opinion, I guess, but like thing can be easy but a lot, you know, and that can be like time consuming. I mean, drawing like a choreography and drawing like poses. I mean, of course, if you're struggling with like doing poses, but after you draw like, I don't know, 5 million poses, you probably get like good enough efficiency that you don't struggle as much, and you just put like the lo-fi hip-hop music and be like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Like there's not really any brain power anymore, you know. You just do you execute, you know. You just don't think, you just do, right? There's no like, you know, it's just like a maybe ChatGPT do that kind of thing. But of course, you can like add like different things on top of that, or on top of that. You can add that on top of that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think everything is kind of easy. Like at the beginning, everything is hard, but the more you kind of like practice, the more you get used to it, the easier it becomes, right? At least that's how I see it. I mean, animation at the beginning might be is probably very difficult, but once you kind of like done a couple animations and stuff like that, or like not couple, maybe like 100 or 1,000 animations, you probably don't struggle as like in the beginning, right? Like after you've done like your, I don't know, your 100 or 1,000 animation, you'll be like, yeah, I know what I have to do. Like it's kind of like, it's like kind of like pattern recognition at this point. I don't know. I guess it's the same with like with everything in that sense, you know. After you've done it like, I don't know, 1,000 times, it becomes very easy. Like if you're kind of afraid to talk to the public, you know, if you talk to the public 1,000 times, you probably aren't afraid anymore, you know. So there's that, I guess. The same with like art and stuff like that. In the beginning, you have no idea what you do, but the more you do, the more you learn, the more you experience stuff, the more you try new things, the easier it gets and the more efficient you become. So like, I don't know, like I don't like the notion that things are hard, you know. I really don't like that, Because it just gives you like the mind to kind of complain and be like, yeah, that's why it's so hard. Look at this, you know, it's so hard, man. Like your mind is kind of like, you know, looking for like a complaint. Yeah, that's why it's so hard, you know. That's what I don't like it. Like your brain doesn't know what's good or bad for you, you know. The brain is being like a yes sir man, you know. No matter what you say, you're right kind of thing, and he's kind of trying to like, you know, feed your ego in that sense, right? Like, of course it's that hard, yeah, because you said it all the time. Of course, that's why it's so hard and kind of thing, you know. You have to be kind of careful in that sense, you know. That's why I don't really like saying, yeah, this is so difficult, or like, oh my god. That's why I like saying things like, oh, that's easy, or like, drawing is easy. Because you kind of like force yourself, like a brain force yourself, okay, how is this easy, you know? I'm trying to look for things that makes things easier, you know? It's just like, I guess it's just my mindset, you know? I don't want to impose my mindset onto you guys on the chat, but that's my mindset, you know? That's why I don't like saying things are hard. Because the moment you say that, your brain be like, okay, things are hard, let's look for why it's so hard, and then, you know, and then feel, ah, that's so hard, and then, you know. Because your brain is just a yes man, sir. But yeah. I mean, it's not really like, I don't know, it's not about doubting. I don't know, it's just like, I mean, it's also not really like delusional, you know? It's just like things become easier, you know, over time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. Okay, this should be like, Sora, you're delusional, and be like, okay, thank you, thank you for everything. But yeah, I mean, same. I mean, it's just standard for everything, I guess. Like, if you learn like a language, I mean, yeah, it's hard at the beginning, but the more vocabulary you learn, the more you understand, the more you apply, the easier it becomes, right? The things you were struggling at the beginning are like piece of cake now, you know? That's how I see it. The things you struggle at the beginning, I know, like, kind of like a piece of cake for you. I mean, I guess it's also like, no, with my boxes. Like, I was struggling drawing boxes, now I can do them without any struggle, you know? The beginning was very difficult. Now I got some sort of spatial awareness now, and I don't struggle as much as I used to. And therefore it became easier for me to draw boxes. Was it hard at the beginning? Yeah, for sure, but I kept it going and eventually learned how to do it, you know? I guess that's what my sense, you know? Everything is hard at the beginning, but the more you give time, the more you practice, it becomes easier. That's just my mindset. That's just a game theory. That's just a game theory. A Minecraft game theory. It's pretty much. There's that. The more brighter here, right? Let's go. I'm doing that. Where's the music? Yeah, let's go. Bum, bum. Also, I don't really like the notion. I think it's like shit and stuff like that. It's always good and bad, you know? Same again, if you only look for the bad thing, then you get the bad thing, you know? If you look for the good thing, you find the good thing, you know? Simple as that. Who is looking, who is finding, you know? Oh, this should be like a little more. Now let's go. Well, yeah, that's probably everything what I'm gonna say today. I don't know. Hope you guys were entertained. No, I don't know. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. I'm almost finished, so that's nice. Bum, bum, bum. I really don't like that one. Let's make the shapes more cohesion. Let's just let... Yeah, something like that. Make a nice shapes here. No, that's better. I guess what also like a lot of people need to learn is just saying, hey, I'm wrong, you know. I guess a lot of people don't want to be wrong, want to be right. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's a good skill to learn when you're wrong, you know. Making mistakes, you know. It's what about it, man. Being okay, making mistakes. Oh, making decisions, man. Man, it's so tiring sometimes. I'm like my point. Like when somebody asks me a decision, I just make a decision. I don't really care if it's right or wrong at this point. If somebody asks me like, is this? Should I take this or this? I just take one and then you know, that's it. You know, I don't really think about it anymore. I just take actions. I don't know if that's good or bad, but at some points I don't really care anymore. At least like somebody did like an action, you know. Maybe this action gonna be very fatal, but at least we did something, you know. That's my, I guess, that's my defense. So I'm like, that's just my defense. Because I guess a lot of people pleaser have that problem, you know. They don't want to be wrong, or like don't want to annoy other people. And sometimes you just have to rip it, you know. Sometimes you just have to do it. You have to do what? I don't know. I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping my last brain cells. For your entertainment. So at least what you can do is like and subscribe, you know. Okay, I really don't like that one here. At least you can do. Okay. Alright, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be finished with it. Like, that's the best I can do right now. Look at this, man. Boom, 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 boom. Why is this like, what happened here? Okay, this is weird. Change that. Boom. Well, yeah, let's see. We have like we went from this went from this to this, you know. This is kind of nice. Went from this to this. I guess tomorrow is probably when I'm finished. It's gonna be the last day. A lot more cleanup here and there. But then that's it. I guess, yeah, like I have to work on the clothing and the more nice textures. Well, eventually we get there. Maybe a year, given them another 2 years, 4 years, 10 years. Who knows? But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my stream. Hopefully you learned something. Maybe you took something away. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Goodbye, guys. Have a good one. Bye.